Fogra. The following podcast is intended for an over-18s audience and may contain strong language.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The crowd is here and the lights are on, and they wanna show.
Well, folks, and welcome back to episode 66 of the Loud Crowd podcast. Coming up on this week's episode, we'll just be having a quick weekly roundup, and then we'll be moving on to chat about past trends that we lived through and survived. Some interesting ones thrown in there. Cece's gonna throw us another top 5 keep or cut segment, seeing as we had a good reaction to that, and then we'll finish up with our Who Am I quiz. So, jumping straight into it.
Jordan O'Donoghue, by the way.
Beautiful. You know what I mean?
Bobo hasn't talked about it since you gave
You
out.
know what I mean?
He's turning blue there, God.
Fucking mental.
I wasn't giving out to him.
And even when he started it, I had the mic down here. And he's like,
Yeah, but it's too, because I don't know whatever way he breathes, it's just, nah, I'm only joking, Bobo. I'm only joking.
fuck up.
Just, it was impossible to cut it out of last week, and
So it wasn't me.
oh, I know it wasn't you, but
Dean.
fuck, it was, yeah. We blame Dean.
He's
He's not.
consistently a 6 out of 10.
We'll just, and see what he
Mental
does,
state.
and see what he does that as well. He was at
Yeah,
that last
calm
week,
down.
and he was squeezing bottles of water into it, and puts about a half an hour, 45 minutes on to trying to isolate it and cut it out. Like.
Is this part of your way of trying to just do Jordan? Like,
Yeah.
keep taking the dogs past his house to take a shite outside his house?
Yeah.
Is this part of this?
That's a good
Unbelievable.
habit the dog's gotten into.
Yeah.
Did you pick it up?
Of course he did. I'd be very video him picking it up like a good Egypt.
Nah,
are you
you must
doing,
get a
man?
video of
John
that.
would 100% report him.
Why do you pick up dog shite?
There was
man?
another one like 2 weeks ago.
Your
I was
hands.
walking outside Davy Dornan's house and dog took a massive shite and I was recording it and Davy just pulled up and I could see him just staring. I was like, oh fuck yeah, I have to pick that up. Yeah,
You're supposed to pick it up
between the
anyways.
I'd
Come on.
loved not to, but
What he does is
can't be one of
disgusting.
them. Can't be one of them.
he videos that, and then he walks down the road so you can't video him, because when you look out the window he's gone.
Yeah, obviously.
Like he's,
I think we needed to have a topic on this.
picking up dog shite.
Yeah.
Go on ahead, fly away. You've 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes.
Maybe this is why I don't have a dog, but I can't.
Man, my dog.
I don't think it could either.
See, when my dog, honestly, on a normal walk, he shits 4 or 5 times.
I don't think it should be
mental.
a
What are you
thing that
feeding
you-
him?
Not man. It's mental. Like,
Why is he
honestly,
shitting 4 or
it's-
5
See,
times?
is this the two of them? Like 4 or 5
just
times
him.
each?
Just him.
Does he have a stomach issue?
It's like he just builds everyone up and waits to go on the walk and just unleashes.
But sure, they do say that. They don't.
Yeah,
they
like he,
don't-
like
the
he
weight. They
Yeah,
don't
and
shite
my
in their
dog would
home.
be the
like.
same.
like he
Yeah.
wouldn't. Now she would do the back garden, no problem. But like he would like almost wait to go for the walk, and then you're honestly walking 100 meters into the walk, boom,
But do you know why?
squatting over.
Do you know why that is? Because
Is it breadcrumbs?
he's trained there now to think that every time he goes on a
Yeah,
walk,
yeah,
he has
yeah,
to do
like,
that.
it's
Like,
not-
do you know what I mean?
Like it is what it is. You know what I mean?
He's got like
You'd rather-
he thinks that's like
It's just funny.
Toilet time.
Yeah,
that's genuinely though.
Yeah.
That's what that is.
it's just hilarious. The fact that
This
it's
is
like
what
2
I'm
or 3 times outside your house.
Yeah,
now.
Yeah, but you know when he's going to take it, just put your hand in the way.
No. Back up you go.
No, it's not pushing. You're just absolutely welded to him like that there. And he will have an merciful
covered in
explosion in
shite.
his stomach, and he'll have a shit
I
again.
think I'm taking
That's how you deal with it.
I think no
a
more.
plug almost is what you're looking for.
Yeah,
there,
yeah,
Don, I'd
plug,
say.
yeah.
It's annoying
You
though
have a
because
butt plug,
like
don't you? Sure, you could get up his hole.
it's annoying though because I have to think of if I'm going for a walk, I have to think of the
Ignorant
walks.
cunt. I didn't even say it back to the butt plug thing, but sorry, go on.
Yeah, why would I?
Oh, what do you respond to that?
Yeah,
At least deny it.
do you know?
At least deny it.
But anyways,
We just want to lie to you, though.
Yeah, I appreciate
the fact that he
no.
does it so much, I have to like think of walks where there's bins. You know what I mean? I can't just take him for a nice stroll through town.
See,
or
this
something
Okay,
like that.
can you tell us the location of bins around town?
I could tell you within, yeah.
But
Could
thi-
you?
But
Well,
this-
no, like if the walks I do, I could tell you where the bins are.
Yeah, well,
3 on the Red Barns Road.
There's
Two,
yeah,
actually.
there's one at the top of the.
I
ra-
couldn't tell you whether
there's one at the
public bin.
roundabout. Then you
There's
keep
one
on, you
round
keep on
by
going. There's
the
one
Meadows.
outside Bay
What
State.
roundabout?
You go. Do you know the roundabout by
Avenue.
see the Avenue Road roundabout? The next one onto Red Runs Road.
Yeah.
There's a bin right there.
What, when you walk past the back of Bay State?
Yeah. When you're not away, you can
No,
turn
that's
right
like Kingswood, that
yeah,
one,
yeah,
like,
down the,
Where's sort of bin?
just on the left there.
on the pole.
Yeah.
On the pole. Then the next one's
Must get
outside.
rid of
Then the
that.
next one's
Bay State.
outside Bay State, and then there's not another one
Till-
until the top of the corner
So-
of the Red Barns Road.
Yeah.
So can you don't put it into public bins like you?
Oh, you
put-
do. You have to put it in public bins.
No, but I thought there was specified
No,
bins for
not
it.
anymore.
No.
He sticks it in the pocket.
No.
What do you do
Likes it up
when
hand
you're
the pocket.
walking?
Forgets of it.
So you're
throws it
after
into the
telling me
washing
the
machine.
dog takes 4 or 5 shites, so you pick up 4 or 5 shites within the hour.
100%, yeah.
But what do you do when you're walking to the bins? You said like there's none between A and B.
You just hold it, you have a bag.
like in your hand.
Has it in his hand.
Well, like, you just...
How are you going to put it in your pocket?
like, it's just holding it by
Get
the
that
handles.
dog a nappy, will you?
It's like I just couldn't do it. I'd be getting rid of it somewhere.
Does Chubbs do
His
that?
father owns the pet shop.
You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, well,
Do you hear
The
him?
oldest pet shop in Ireland.
Yeah, but that's what does that
You
mean?
grew
That
up with dogs and all. You've been
what? And I just go and take
Start lifting shite and putting it in
I
his
have a
pocket.
good, I have a
Is
good,
that why he acts
I have a
the way he
good
does?
question though. There's been, like, obviously they can see it on
Here we
Tuesday when
go.
all the bins are out. Like, if my dog shits, like, I don't put it in someone else's bin. I wait until there's a public bin. Like, would you put it in someone else's bin? Or how would you react if you see?
If I was a dog shitter lifter, I'd be putting it in whatever bin
I know,
was closest.
but how would you react? Like, if you see me,
If
you
the
had
bin
your
was
bin out,
full and it was being empty,
if I
sure,
seen
who
some
someone-
cares?
people don't want that.
If
Some
I
people give out.
if I knew someone was out walking with their dog, right, and I was wheeling the bins out, and I thought that they had a bag of shite in their pocket, I'd be saying, well, you put that in
Yeah,
there.
so would
quick.
I.
Some people would like.
Why? Sure,
What's
I
the
don't
problem?
know.
I don't
like,
know.
If the
Emptied
bin's
into
going to
the
be
bin.
empty.
I know.
Granted, if it was empty and they dumped it in, right?
I know.
Maybe
I think
so. But
I'd be doing what I do with the chewing gums and the mints.
Yeah, flick it up and kick it.
Yeah. Into the mouth, spit it out. Home run. No, obviously I do that with chewing gums, but that one would be into the bag, lob it up, and see whose window I can hit.
Yeah.
Probably Judd's actually. That'd be good. That'd be nice.
Yeah. Anyways, that
You can just always carry a lighter and then just always just light it on fire in the grass and then that's it. Sure, biodegradable.
Remember when
So you-
Global,
there's big fines,
global
though, isn't there,
warming
for like
delay
if you're
as well,
caught not
so you're
picking
dead
it
on
up.
it.
Yeah,
150 quid.
150 quid. Yeah.
Fertilizer. Just uses fertilizer. That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we need to go back to just let the dog shite. If you step in it, it's your own fault.
Yeah.
But champ, if you were out, just say walking, Rosie and Charlie, and they covered in dog shite when they come home, you'd be losing it.
Builds a bit of character.
No, like I wouldn't be giving out as in like.
You wouldn't be giving it out to them, you'd be giving it saying, silly cuss not picking up the dog shit.
No. This was my point. I'd be giving out to them for standing. I wouldn't be. I wouldn't lift it, so I don't expect anyone else to lift
Nah,
it.
if it's on the footpath or something, you have to lift it because obviously.
do
But if
lift
it's in
it.
like,
You lift them.
if you're walking past something, it's long grass and going long grass.
Can I
so-
ask then, Cormac,
Let it
what
out.
As dog warden.
Yeah.
yeah, can I ask with your dog walking etiquette, if you see a dog shit on the ground, like just randomly down you're walking past, are you the good guy that picks that up?
Do you think I just carried like shit bags in my pocket?
Random
If
dog's
you be a
dog
dog-
shit.
If you be a dog, out walking the dog.
Out walking
If I
up,
was out
picking up every
dogging-
piece
out
of
dogging a
shite
dog.
up the road.
out dogging,
No, hold on. I actually have a good question.
I think it's going to be the same one as mine.
If you seen someone out walking their dog
I
and
would.
they took a shite and
I
they
don't
wait
have
and
the-
go and lift it,
I don't have the balls to go over and say pick that up. Are you meant? I think in my head, what a wanker.
You don't
pick it
have
up,
the social
but I
awareness.
wouldn't have the balls to go over and go here, pick that up.
yeah,
The
good.
dog would be shite and
Facial
see
awareness.
his foot and
I
he wouldn't
just shake
cop
my
on.
head and just go, what a bastard.
Yeah, I
You wouldn't
would.
even notice them.
Well, yeah, to answer your question, like I can lie to you and say, oh, definitely, no, not a chance.
What would you do if, say, you didn't have any bags and
Oh, you just leave it.
and the dog went and then someone seen it and they seen you not lifting it and then they come over to you and said,
I'm
What?
bringing the
Lift
guy.
Ah,
that
I'll be
up.
back in half an hour.
what would you,
Just
like,
don't
how
go
would you deal with that?
That's
situation?
one of them situations. Obviously, if you're doing it the whole time and you ran out
You'd
of
have,
bags, you ran out of bags.
if they went over and said that to me, I'd probably have to go home, come back and pick it up with a bag because if they went over and said to me, they'd be the type to be like, you know what, all right, I'll wait here and wait for you.
Did any's
You
ever
know what I
see,
mean?
Any's ever see the video
Yeah, and they'd be waiting.
Paddy
Just say, prove it.
Paddy
Prove
Pimblett
it.
calling up to the door,
That, John, yeah.
telling him his dog.
Yeah.
I seen
Paddy
that,
Pimblett
John.
went up to like a ring doorbell in Liverpool and told Joanne that his dog took a shite. He'd no bags. And your mum was like, oh my God, it's Paddy Pimblett. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If it had been any other cunt, I'd say she would have roasted him. Like,
Yeah.
That's what I was going to. The only way I would, if I did have a dog pick up shite, is if they
Paddy
done it in
Pimblett.
someone's garden.
Someone's
like,
garden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be like, right, I'll lift that. But if they done it on the footpath or anywhere else, I'd be like, I'm
Public
out.
area.
Keep it lit.
Yeah.
But and what happens then if the dog ate some Indian and it came out
Wouldn't feed the dogs in India.
not
Yeah, go on.
not in the most solid of form
There's been plenty of times where it's been...
You're not scraping. You're not.
There's only so much you can do.
Cece, don't tell me you be scraping.
Don't.
Oh, right. No.
Come on, don't
so
be
you
a
just
dad.
you put the bag on inside out of your hand, and you go to pick up what you can, and you just flip it inside out and tighten it up.
But like it.
Throw a
With
bit
the
of
double
water
bag,
over.
I'd be double bagging that.
If it's messy, a double bag.
Quadruple.
If I was going with bags, them bags are all now plastics out the window, so it's not plastic, it's biodegradable, and it'd be the whole fucking packet of the bags on
Whole
one
fucking roll out in the room.
I'd say.
Let's move on
It's
from talking about dog shite.
It's inhumane to be lifting dog shite. I don't care. Like that's not part of our job.
Yeah, but it's part of
First
the
10 minutes of the
responsibility for
podcast
having a
talking about
dog.
lifting
It
shite.
used to be my job.
Oh man.
Gold, what's
Chief
it?
shit collector.
Brown gold, boy.
Cheap shit collector.
It's the
Brown gold,
champ,
that's a called.
champ. It's
He's
the
right.
right thing to do.
Brown gold.
It's the right thing to do. Otherwise, you'd have a foot pop full of shite.
It's the right thing to do. There.
He'd be the first one given out if
Given
the
a
kids come home
fact.
covered in dog shite about...
I don't think he would.
He went.
Joe, you,
Fact.
no, Joe, take the shoe at the back, get the hose on it. Grand. Who cares? 2 minutes to clean shite off the shoe. Get on.
Smell
with
of
it.
But if it's a constant thing,
Truck through the house.
So what a bit, but like, they're
if
not
the
gonna,
foot pads are full of
honestly,
shite,
is it life or death?
shite.
Is someone standing on shite?
What happens?
Seriously.
Make
Do you know
you
what
go-
it is?
make
Do you know
you
what
go
it is? Let me get it now. This is my problem with it. Is people who think they're above, oh my god, I stood in dog shit. Get on with it. Go home and walk clean your shoes. Who cares?
Why does that annoy you?
Oh, that was nice.
He's
to fuck out of me.
raging there. Look at him. Look.
He does have a bit of a point, though.
Yeah, I
Like,
understand
get
what
over
he means.
yourself. It's a bit of dog shit.
Yeah,
I know,
dog
but like,
shite,
you
get
want to
on
go
with
for a
it.
walk without having to worry about dodging 10 pieces of dog shit.
But then people are probably saying, well,
for a
champ,
walk in a simulation, then.
people are probably saying, well, you're going on into
Yeah.
a bit of shite, but yeah, you went and left it. True, I went and left it, but I get the hose and clean it off my shoe if that's what I had to do. I don't
I could
have
think
to
of
lift
another
it.
hypothetical that could hurt Champ. If the kids come in with the shite and then started jumping around all the furniture.
Ah,
then that'd be a shit
story.
show.
Yeah.
Well, I'd be shouting at them for not taking their shoes off, not for standing in shite.
Anyways, we
Anyways.
spent
Shouting at
enough
Cece
time
for not
talking.
picking up the dog shit.
I'd
That's
bring
how you
Cece
should,
straight
yeah.
away.
And what only asking Cece here, like you obviously have.
Yeah,
a
I'm
dog,
not the only dog
Oh,
owner
you
here.
said that.
Bodie does left it.
I left it.
Yeah,
He's all left it.
yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Bodie
Look
was
at
over
that
in-
camera. Look at that camera dead and night and tell it you left that.
Of course I left the tray.
You're not looking no camera dead and night. Look at it. Get right up to it, mate.
Do you know actually what I'd be doing? You can get them in the pet shop. I think they're only $2.95.
Here's the
There
plug.
we go.
Here's the
Yeah.
plug. Yeah.
Share that on the story later, John.
Yeah.
The pet centre.
You get there's a little handheld thing
Grabber.
and a grabber, and you can. That's what I'd be doing. Wouldn't put my hands near anything, boy.
But what if it's this liquid you're talking
And
about?
if it was
Honestly,
liquid,
liquid
if
gold.
it was liquid, you just get a bottle of water and skeet it on it, and away you go.
That's
If-
a good
if-
wee attachment
if you're
onto
like
that
that-
shot. We water squirrel.
We
lovely.
They're for sale on the
lovely.
Loud page, Shopify now.
God bless the
Loud
day you
Crowd.
have a child in, where the shite's running up the child's back and everything like that.
Never.
That is completely normal to clean shite off a baby's bum, like.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
And on that
I
note,
know.
What if it's on the footpath?
I just meant, I just meant his reaction towards it. You know what I mean?
Or in someone's car.
Well, his reaction to it would be the most childish reaction you could imagine.
Yeah, that's my point.
I won't
Judge
have
child
kids
is going
anyway.
to have to clean his nappies.
Right, thought get us into this other, get us into this other topic. Yeah.
We wrecked everyone.
moving on from the shite.
That was literally shit talk.
But just remember, if you're looking for any utensils, the pet centre and dog.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Mention John for no money off.
The Loud Crowd for 10% off.
10% on.
Yeah.
Right. So let me see here. Sorry, there's so much of this. Right. So we're going on to these kind of they're trends, Jod, but they're more ick trends rather than actual cool trends. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Maybe we could do cool trends in the next episode because I feel we're going to get a bit out of this, right? So first one we have up. Von Dutch trucker hats 03 to 08. Do you remember them?
You look it up and see.
It's just basically the mesh trucker hats. Do you know them that everyone used to wear?
Yeah, they're
Used to have
cool.
Ed Hardy
But
and all.
they're still, that's not a, like, they're still.
Todd used to have one, man.
Yeah, but they're still.
Yeah, I like them. I like them myself.
I wouldn't say that's a trend. That's just a.
Do you want to hear what AI has to say about it?
Yeah, go on.
Those mesh-backed logo heavy trucker hats worn at jaunty angles, often spotted in Dundalk's Long Walk Shopping Centre or Oriel Park. They screamed, "I'm a Dublin wannabe," but looked like you raided a petrol station.
Is that ChatGPT
desperate.
pulling that from articles or something?
Yeah, articles, yeah. 5 posts.
Snapbacks, like.
Yeah,
oh,
snapbacks.
They pulled it from the Liberal Dundalk FC tweets. And that was it, yeah.
No, I think that's a good one there though. What Bobo said, like that. What you say? That was 03
Like, they're
to 08.
obviously still massive in America.
03 to 08, we are like all young fellas, we children. So like the snapbacks
Speak
is
for
more.
yourself.
Ah,
Very
snapbacks
mature.
were terrible.
Snapbacks were terrible. Like like the mesh hats, I'd say, but I wouldn't have.
They'd be alright.
They'd be alright.
They had like Bobo's wearing now, just with a bit of mesh at the back.
Yeah,
They were
that's
cool,
exactly
yeah.
what they're like.
There was
Yeah,
a
I like
phase,
all that.
like in the mid between 2010 and 20, I don't know what.
All like the
Everyone
American
had snapbacks.
football teams or basketball teams.
Snapbacks.
Snapback.
Like how did
Head's
anyone?
far too small for them.
How did anyone think
My head
that
wasn't.
wearing a snapback? Like when you look back,
Yeah, that's one of them ick ones that
What
daughters on.
was
about.
that?
Do you want to hear the cringe factor? Lads pairing them with fake tan and Lacoste polos, thinking they were straight out of the OC. Bonus ick if they had the sticker still on the brim.
that's the
You got it on, Bobo. He doesn't have it.
yeah, but
Some
not
boys,
them.
boys might have wore hats. Well, maybe we were children, but balding face.
Yeah.
That would make you
Oh,
wear a hat.
loads of boys still do that.
Yeah. Could do it in a few.
Yeah,
myself.
alright,
Give me that hat, man.
alright.
Snapbacks was ridiculous.
Snapback. It's like your man. What was that show? Damo and Ivor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The massive big peak one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a double.
Going
pick.
round with them on back to front, like that wasn't even
back.
like
You had it backwards. Yeah,
That's a good.
Fresh.
That's a good 12 years ago.
yeah.
I remember.
I was Santa
Remember wearing
Ponza,
one
and
to
that's-
Ponza,
I was
yeah.
just gonna say.
and I had to get my passport renewed the other day, and that was 10 years ago, and that's when.
I
Santa
remember
Ponza was-
when we went over to Santa Ponza, and I had a snapback. And
OKC by the way,
Sean,
champ.
no, Sean was like, man, that snapback's daily. Let me wear it. And I was like, all right, grand.
He loved them as well.
He actually did love them.
So he took mine, wore it one of the nights, and I was like, all right, grand. Don't make a joke about, it probably didn't fit his head.
I was just literally thinking that.
Didn't fit his head.
Well, yeah, but the next day he jumped in the pool with it, so it ruined everything. I was raging
What
with
do
it
you mean ruined ever?
because it ruins the
whole
shape.
holiday.
It ruins the shape and everything like that. If you put it in, he jumped in the pool with it. I was raging with
Daughter,
it.
obviously,
Dogs
there's-
abuse.
CC's head shape is very particular.
It's like Eddie taking my half step to Carlingford last week.
Oh, did you get that? Did that return
I
home?
still don't know if
He
he
did
brought
all
it
over
home.
the-
like,
he'd all over the
but,
ground.
like,
Which one was that? I can't. Why can't
Gant
I
or
Gant
something,
one.
was
He
it?
had a Gant.
that was
going
nice.
on, champ? Did
Is
he?
that green
He-
or like
no, it was like navy.
He didn't have it on. He just fired it on the floor.
He was just
He is.
trampling it all. I think he brought it with him to use it as like a fucking red carpet because he done everything but wear
He
it.
didn't have it on him once, and it was all over the floor.
Did you know he was taking it?
He asked me, could he take it? I was like, yeah, no bother, Eddie, yeah. Oh my God, do I wish I said no?
Could you imagine the face of him looking at it on the ground?
Oh, I was giving out to him. I was like, Eddie, I'm telling you now.
What's the next one, Dada?
But any going off the list there, any there from
Callan said a great
the
one.
Rihanna t-shirts,
Yeah.
River Island.
Yeah,
like,
Rihanna t-shirt.
I
every-
got told, Karen told me
they
I
were
gave her the
cat.
ick there last week because I was hungover to bits and I fell asleep on the sofa. And if Eddie was here now, he'd tell you, but I was asleep on the sofa in there watching the Sunday game. And Karen come in storming around the house. And Eddie was like, what's wrong? She was like, Dad, look at that. And it was me asleep. She was like, that gives me the ick.
is sleeping on the sofa all the time.
was it just the eyes
Once a
closed or
day.
what?
I don't know. No, she doesn't like naps. Like she wouldn't be a big fan. of naps, you know?
He's-
Would any of you
Snaps,
snap
give her the
actually?
Eddie,
No, would you snap? Like,
Yeah,
would
yeah.
yous? I wouldn't.
Imagine or just walking past someone napping on the street. Fucking disgusting.
she would. Yeah, she would.
I'm like,
No,
yeah,
I'd be the
remember
same on
River
both.
Island was the One Direction era, all the fancy the
Yeah.
Rihanna t-shirts
Yeah.
and the chinos
Maybe
and
this
all
mixes
that.
with a Bobo.
The Rihanna
Frosted
Chinos as well.
tips.
Sheen was, yeah.
They're
Frosted
they're
tips.
not they're Nick, yeah.
Sure, Judd still has
The
them.
tips, yeah.
But in fairness, like, you remember the day school finished,
They're not
you'd be
tips,
getting your
highlights.
highlights in your
Yeah.
hair.
Did we all
Straight over to Anita's. And
did
get the
we all
highlights in
get
the
them
hair.
before? Yeah.
I only ever got them once.
Never had highlights.
I got
Never?
them once in primary
I had the
school,
Slim Shady look
and I
as
was
well.
afraid of my life, and I was wearing like that hat Bobo was wearing last week on the podcast, and in summer, like for
Yeah,
the whole summer,
'cause
wearing
you were
like a
afraid.
woolly hat.
Well,
Right.
because it was desperate.
I thought it was desperate. It probably wasn't that bad, like.
Yeah.
But Yeah, no, I didn't like it. But do you remember
really
the
work
pain
for
of getting it
gingers.
done with
Yeah,
the
the
hand and the prick in the head?
Picking
of you?
head.
You couldn't really get highlights.
Dean still got them consistently, even though it looked like curry chip cheese head.
He'll not like that.
Sure, the truth hurts, you know what I mean? But
No, I used to get them all the time, and then went and got full platinum. The whole
Oh, I remember
yeah.
your full platinum.
Yeah.
Can we get a picture of that?
We'll get it. We'll
I'll
pop
get a
that. We'll
picture.
pop that picture in there. Look.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
yeah.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah,
Lovely.
right
Maybe you
beside
should
Like
get that back,
It
Bubba.
was grand, but see when the hair starts growing out, and then the roots and that come, because obviously we'll come back to school then or whatever, and you have to kind of can't keep it right.
Oh, well, you go, wait, you're not a woman.
You pulled it off, I think. Yeah. I
Might go for it again.
Maybe get it in the beard, man.
Oh,
Yeah,
bit of ginger
reverse.
in the beard.
Reverse it
Yeah.
now. Do
Bit of ginger in the beard. Well,
A little bit.
No, you don't.
Well, then you'll have curry chip cheese beard. That's fine. Going on to that then.
except that won't be the colour. That'll just be the food.
Yeah.
Curry chip and cheese.
Graze up, be quiet.
Maybe the frosted tips go into the mullet trend. Even though the mullet trend's back a
Yeah,
bit
it's
now,
back.
isn't
It
it?
is
But
back.
Yeah, but the mullet was different back in the day.
Yeah.
Like the
Think?
mullets now are different
They're
than
like
the mullets
style
back
mullets.
in the
because
day.
it says on AI there's the gam mullet and then mullet.
The
Yeah.
mullet,
Like mullet's the first one.
the
I
mullet
think.
back then was like spiky. Do you know what I
The
mean?
mullet
Yeah.
was
Kinda
like a long mullet. Like the
Yeah.
one, the mullets now aren't really mullets. They're more V's now.
V's,
into
yeah.
mullets.
Is
yeah.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're tidy. Like.
They don't actually grow like
They don't
down.
go
It's
down
just
your neck.
nearly like just.
It's just
Not like Billy Ray Cyrus.
it's a mullet. It's a mullet style on the
Yeah,
on the
I
sides,
know
but
what
it's
you
just a normal
Yeah.
haircut on the top. Like.
Or does anyone remember the haircut where it's like the fringe was flat and in the back?
Yeah,
of it
oh,
was
yeah.
stuck?
People used to get
Yeah.
beads
Yeah.
and mullets
Yeah,
with that.
remember
was
that.
the big lump of jelly.
Yeah.
You'd have
I had
Half
that.
a tub
Yeah.
of grill cream on it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I had that.
Shamak.
Yeah, yeah.
Used to have the
yes,
barn, like,
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
I
Everyone
rocked
had
the
that.
shit out of that.
Yeah.
I think every one of us had that at one stage.
The fringe stuck to the head and then the hair just sticking up like that. Walking around.
was
Walk around.
You know them?
like
You know
Like
them?
literally
You know
just
them
a
ice
patch of the
creams?
hair
uh,
stuck
The
up.
way like
Ice
the
cream.
way like penguin ice creams. Do you know? No, there's like one where the penguin has like wee spiky head.
Yeah.
Try and get
I
it for
know
you.
what
think
one
that
they
was,
are.
the
You
ice-
get them on
the ice
holidays,
gem
John.
haircut.
Yeah, yeah.
On holidays, you open them up.
I
Yeah.
think the mullet was Spud's last famous haircut.
Do you remember everyone was getting the Richie Tyle when he was playing with Dundalk? And it was,
What's that?
The shave,
The ice
side
gem.
and the whole thing.
yeah,
No,
it was like, yeah, but it was Richie Tyle
Yeah.
got
That's it,
like,
buddy. Oh,
that just
Jesus.
reminds you of
Yeah, I
holidays.
remember them. You just get them on
Yeah.
holidays.
Richie Tyle had like the half of his like fringe like cut at an angle or something, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
then it was all like slick way over like.
yeah,
It
it
was
was like
like
a
a
big.
It was like an ice gem head.
Yeah, it was.
It was like
Man,
your
I got that and sent straight to the study in school. Got it cut on a Thursday, Friday morning. Thing came into the class just out. You know the way I was desperate.
Yeah, do you remember that rule though? It was if your mullet was past the collar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
get it.
weren't allowed it.
yeah.
Somebody-
What other ones
back
can we
into
think
that.
of off the top of our heads?
You were saying the
trends.
sunglasses, the acorn
Yeah,
glasses.
the Kanye West kind of, or the
Yeah, they
Akon
were,
sunglasses.
Oh, they're the ones at the bar, like the
Yeah,
the
There was
bars.
ones with the bars across, but then there's also like the neon glass. You know what I mean? Like the
yeah,
actual
yeah.
shape of the glass were all neon.
Do you remember Heelys?
Heelys.
Yeah.
They were deadly though.
Deadly.
They are good jobs. Like.
I love
if
them.
if I had a Healy now, boy, you get work done.
Yeah, coming down the road and burning the whole back, but not trying to stop
Yeah.
yourself. There'll be a smell of the rubber.
They were giving ass.
Stink rack in
Smell
the
of
shoes.
Smell of clutch.
Smell of clutches, right? They were some job.
They were
Heelys, yeah, Heelys, and the branded the Rihanna t-shirts. Like there's
they were
multiple
class.
photos. You used to think the Rihanna t-shirt and
That was
colored
Love Island.
And a pair of wine chinos.
Yeah.
colored chinos. That's what he's
Yeah,
gonna say.
coloured chinos.
I wonder
Yeah.
how the
pair
mother
of
and father
pumps
let
and
you out of the
pennies.
house, like, or let
sure.
you wear
Oh,
them.
you're
fresh.
probably screaming and crying at them if they're.
Yeah, that's true.
Them telling you the
I think
stadium,
chinos
you're
are
saying,
still
look
nice
cool.
though. Chinos are
No,
kinda
chinos
bad.
are
They're coming
yeah,
back.
They're
No,
dressy.
I'm
They're-
not like. I'm saying like the colored, the really.
No, we used to be wearing like
red
fucking
ones,
purple
and
chinos
purple
and
and all that back in the day.
Baggy
I don't know if
Remember I had a
chinos.
pair and they were like banana coloured to walk.
Oh, I always wear chinos now.
I trousers, chinos. That's what it
JJ
is.
would have been a great man for that. No, he's a great man for as well. All them runners are the pennies. You know
Yeah,
them
yeah,
ones
the
with the
nurses'
mad
shoes.
legs
Pumps,
and the
the
neon
pumps,
legs
nurses'
and
shoes, I used to
all
call
that.
them.
Oh, everyone wore a pair of pumps.
Fans as well.
I
like,
never
used
wore
to-
them.
Pumps.
I never
Oh,
wore them.
I used to get mum to buy them for us for the summer when we'd finish school just to play football because they were dead like
Flat.
they were like a sock,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
could play and you wouldn't care. You just put them on the wet.
Yeah, sure, probably only £5 or
High
something.
top,
Pennies.
high top blazers as well. Remember the Nike ones?
Yeah, I had a pair of black
blazer
and
shoes.
with a white tech
Yeah.
on them.
I
I
used-
used to love them.
I used to have the red ones, red and white ones.
Yeah. Arsenal, man.
For the Gunners. For the Gunners, yeah. That's how you know.
What a
True and true.
All kind of clothing trends on.
Air for dunks as well, like the high top dunks. That was the same as the snapbacks.
Yeah.
At the
They're
time.
still
dunks.
cool.
You have any more there?
I wouldn't say that.
No, but like they were proper trend. Like you
Like,
go
no,
around.
but
Like
you
There's some of them that
American.
stand the test of time though, don't
Yeah.
they?
Mm.
Do you know the Adidas
Air
Superstars
Jordans.
and all?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
class.
Gazelles.
They all go around and
But
come
you
around
mentioned
with
Vans
gazelles.
there as well. Like Vans are grand.
still, like,
do you know
yeah,
what I
but-
mean? They're not like you don't look back and go, Jesus, like
Oh, you
Vans.
still wear Vans.
That's what I
now,
mean.
yeah.
That's grand. I wouldn't call that like
Like
an egg
everyone
one.
would wear them now. Would you rarely see any of us really wearing them anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
well, I
there-
remember
there-
we went
it
to
was-
Florida the first time champ and we got a heap of
Everyone had the same
Yeah.
type. It was the black one with the white, just the basic Vans. Everyone had them.
Yeah.
But if someone rocked in here now with a pair of Vans, you wouldn't.
Oh, you're in
You
bed
wouldn't say
now.
anything.
Vans are solid shoe.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
K-Swiss, you
Yeah,
know them?
K-Swiss, yeah.
Change the tongue.
With the
Change the
reverse-
tongue.
Oh,
Reversible tongues.
Remember the speedrunners? Remember when these were proper? Like you'd have the the thing on it, tell you how fast you're running. Like proper bullshit. Like
No.
I had
you
them.
made that up.
No, I remember I had. This was like proper like 20 plus years
What
ago.
brand were
20.
they like?
Speedrunner.
All right, so it was like
Yeah.
a brand of its own.
I remember that the K-Swiss used to be the shit.
K-Swiss.
With the reversible tongue.
reversible
but
tongue,
I used to
yeah.
think they were unbelievable.
I used to think they were the shit.
Remember the DNC shoes and everyone was wearing them, the big
DNC
skater
shoes,
shoes.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Don't know if I had that.
I never had a pair of them.
Is there
either,
any
like,
more
they're
though?
shite.
Is
But
there
the worst
skinny-
is there's
Ed Hardy t-shirts.
there's Ed Hardy and the skinny jeans.
the skinny jeans.
Yeah.
was-
What were they called? They were actually called Sid.
Spray on.
They were called Sid at the back of them. I always remember from my dad. What did it stand for again?
I don't know.
Skinny and denim or something.
Oh,
Was it
that's-
not? No,
That's a great shirt. That probably is exactly
Yeah, I
what
think
it's
it
no. Was it not just because River Island had different things, jeans called different names?
They do.
That's all it was.
Places do have.
You know the way, like if you go to certain jeans in River Island, you'd be like, "Oh, can I?" Have
Yeah,
the-"
but
I think
these
it was-
were like the skinniest, stretchiest
painted
jeans you could
on.
have,
you
you know what I mean? Like,
they were nearly. They were probably.
Like
there was people
Under
going buying girls.
yeah,
Yeah,
jeans,
people have done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sean used to wear Karen's jeans. That's not a joke.
It's hilarious.
Mental. Oh, some of them are like
Jeez.
I hate, but even at that time, even though I still wore them, I did hate wearing them as well. Like I knew they were going to be.
I'd say you had
Rotten.
severe issues in this pair of skinny jeans.
Oh,
Why, John?
Go on, elaborate there, John.
yeah, go on.
Wouldn't be allowed out in public.
It's like the Deadpool outfit.
Exactly like the
that
dead.
there as well.
It's dangerous. Is there any now going away from clothes? I think we talked about it before. What's
well, all
called?
the clothes ones
Planking.
are there.
Do you remember?
Planking,
Boy,
yeah,
everybody
yeah.
planking.
That's funny.
There's like trends here as well.
The
so
Harlem
like,
Shake.
Well, like if you
planking's
see,
one.
but if you drove past now and you just see boys planking, you'd be like, "What the fuck are they at?" Like,
If you ring an ambulance for him, you think there's something wrong with him.
yeah.
Yeah, I'd run up on Facebook at JJ and Boggy's house, and he's just like lying on the ground, like just like lying on the ground. Thought it was dead. Like,
That's like that meme. Oh, this fella told him to lie in the ground and he did it. What a legend.
yeah.
Thought
Saying
he was
post
dead
or
for
something
the.
like that.
Yeah.
JJ, do that again.
Right.
That was
Any
one
more
of-
there
There's
to,
more.
to finish up on?
Infrared, another way in the phones.
yeah.
Infrared and the phones together to
Send me that.
There's
Send me dad and infrared. Yeah.
there's YOLO.
YOLO, yeah.
Shoot someone, YOLO.
Do you remember when we were young fellas, the super Bluetooth?
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And was that a thing or was that a myth?
What's Super
Do you
Bluetooth?
remember you used to be afraid someone said they got super Bluetooth on the phone and they were going to be able to see your messages? and all?
Yeah.
I vaguely remember something
Never
about that.
No.
Super Bluetooth. I've never.
Yeah, I think it might
the
have
early
been.
hack.
It was just, I'd
But
say
you
it
had
was a
to
myth.
do it, Bluetooth. It's mad to like.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
I
yeah.
do, I know.
That had to be a myth, I'd say, to freak people out
Do
about
you remember like
Bluetooth. I'd say.
jailbreaking iPhones when the first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That was
had my
class.
iPhone
I never had
jailbroke.
that.
Me
I
and
had
John
that.
tried to jailbreak the PS3.
Remember we
We nearly had it.
and then remember we were doing it in your gaff one day as well with the USBs into the PlayStation. Man, I remember doing
Yeah.
that and we were downloading that. The shite.
Downloading loads
You
of
used
shit.
to
yeah.
Hours and it'd be on a USB and you go in
Yeah.
and
You used to pay boys the jailbreak phones. Like, did they do it for you?
Yeah, me and Judd were.
Oh,
I
that
got mine broken.
Yeah.
And what game did I had? I had some like
It was
mad
Flappy
zombie
Bird.
game.
The
and I
teams was
fucking-
class. You get like
I
the
think
wallpaper
I-
screen and stuff.
Yeah, the
They were
jailbroken
deadly.
phone, iPhones were good. Yeah,
No, probably completely obviously destroyed the phone software
was-
wise. Like
100% illegal as well.
It put this
It
phone
was
at
like the
serious
dodgy box for
vulnerability.
phones. The dodgy box for phones.
the
yeah,
phones on
that's exactly what it was.
the phones on death's door when it comes to
all
like,
the apps though was free and all, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's all free.
Flappy Bird back champ.
Oh, Flappy Bird. I was
What
the
else
best.
do we have? Dabbing.
yeah.
Nah, get out. I think we're done now.
R.I.P. 2015 to 2018. Fidget spinners.
Fidget spinners.
Fidget
Yeah.
spinners.
TikTok.
They're all new
dances.
enough.
No.
Like
What
Harlem-
fidget spinner Craven doing on his nose the other day, dollar.
Harlem
Yeah,
Shake.
yeah, did you see that?
The Harlem Shake.
Yeah, big
that was a
bacon.
trend.
Desperate.
That
Harlem
was a
Shake,
trend.
yeah, that was
a
it.
It
trend.
has lifestyle trends. Vaping.
Nah.
no, see, they're modern. Like you'd be looking
Yeah.
at
Let me see more.
You want
Irish
ick
ones,
stuff.
yeah.
Stuff you look back and you go, Jesus Christ, why do we do that?
the flip phone, the flip phones, and or the not
They
the
were
not the,
advanced at the time
but
though.
not the BlackBerry ones. Remember the one you could
Black-
flip up to
Yeah.
the side?
Motorola, was it?
No, you could flip up. It was like a little
had one, yeah, and you flipped and there was like a keyboard.
and there was a
Yeah.
keyboard then underneath it.
Blackberry, no?
Black-
No, it wasn't a BlackBerry.
BlackBerry was a trend as well. There was a trend.
Yeah.
What's your BBM?
I never had
I had
that.
it.
I never won
I
either,
did.
but everyone had
Everyone
what's your
did.
BBM?
Blackberry goat.
MSN as well. They were all. They were all the good.
Yeah,
They were
MSN
good
was
days.
unreal.
The good ways of communicating.
We were after MySpace, weren't we? Like that was
Yeah.
kind of the one before.
Yeah, no,
like,
we wouldn't
were-
be.
Bebo.
We were MSN.
Bebo, yeah.
Bebo.
Share the love.
Share the love.
Yeah, you used to only get 3 loves a day. Had to use them wisely.
Yeah.
You had your top. You had your top. I think it was the top 8, and then they changed it to a top 32.
Yeah, it's
Actually,
picking,
fun fact.
sitting
my,
down picking the top 32. Who's in?
Yeah,
who's in,
yeah. It used to be a
who's
top.
in.
tough
And people used to
decision.
get offended if it got removed. I'm
Yeah.
like, top 32, man. What's
Um,
going on?
And the skins on it as well.
Skins,
I remember I had
yeah.
one of Cristiano Ronaldo, King of the Wings.
Ah, beautiful.
Flashbox.
Yeah, the skins are actually
Yeah,
dead.
the flash boxes was good. My last flash
Man,
box
on the
I remember
dial-up
is
internet.
You used to have boys deafened.
yeah, do you know what DJ Fligo saved me?
Yeah,
And it was Irish football hooligan fans petrol bombing like the police. And all.
So, do you know what I always remember from leaving
What a
Flashbox?
good fan of hooliganism.
Do you ever-
Daughter, age 12.
you know that song, Remember the Name? And I was like,
Yeah.
Fort Minor.
that's
Fort
just
Minor.
that's just Bebo flashbox of Ronaldo and step overs and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Fort
I used
Minor.
to have
like
that one.
DJ
Them
Sammy and
videos
all
are all
them.
deadly
They
though.
are deadly.
Yeah.
Like.
What they call him, man?
DJ
Bum
Sammy and DJ Crawford and
Yeah,
all them.
yeah.
Mental.
Tinani, was it? What was it?
DJ
Tizani.
Tizani.
Tizani doing all the skills.
No.
Yeah, class.
He's still on. Someone sent me a video of him there like last
He's
year.
still on. I follow him on Instagram.
Do you? Yeah. Is he still at the?
Still
at the
doing football skills.
Still
Yeah.
in the exact same video.
He'll stand there doing 60 step over in a second.
Nah, he was deadly. And Jogo Benito videos.
Yeah. Remember Eric
they're
Cantona
goated.
and all of that.
Jogo Benito was a
Class,
goated man.
yeah.
There's loads there. Like there's loads. Yeah, we'll throw it out anyway to
Bit of nostalgia,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah, it is nostalgia. Yeah.
to the listeners.
Anyone
and
else
see.
has any trends?
Yeah.
Send them
Yeah,
in,
let us
please.
know.
Be class to talk about.
Absolutely, yeah, because there's no doubt we're missing a few there. So we'll move on then. Cece, do you have one? We'll
I do. I have the keeper cuts back again, and I have a list of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. You can pick which one you
I
want
just
to
want
do.
to make a comment before you start on that. Captain America. This is all I'll say. Captain America: The Winter Soldier is the best Marvel film by a mile.
I don't.
But go on.
I don't. I don't.
It didn't
dis-
even make a cut, unfortunately.
Yep. I
Didn't
don't
make
disagree.
the cut. Absolute Manelli.
No, it's not. It's not.
It's the best one. It's the
Civil
best one.
War's the best
It's the
film.
best one that's not an Avengers level film.
Yeah, it's definitely the best. I'll give people the Avengers ones if they want.
Yeah.
But
It's the
you're
best one.
miles
that's not-
off of your Infinity War and Endgame.
Well, Infinity War's better, but
It's not.
what's a different? We'll go with different. Anyways, the 5 things I have is
We'll pick one here and then we'll go into
Yeah.
who am I then after that.
so the first one's male music artists, female music artists, top comedy movies, breakfasts, or clothing brands.
I'm a bit hungry.
What do we think?
Breakfast.
You want to go with breakfast?
Just something wild.
Right, we'll go with breakfast.
Keep our listener Kevin
So
Gray
it's-
engaged.
So it's breakfast options. I just kind of thought of stuff you'd see, obviously.
You didn't.
This
You
better
asked
not be- this
ChatGPT.
better not
it's
be
not
weird.
strategy, swear to God.
This better not be weird.
Cece's
No,
a
it's
10.
Consistent 6 out
No,
of
it's
10.
not. First, all right. First one. You can. I said you can only keep 5 out of 5.
Right, so
pick up.
we're same thing as a group here. The same.
I
Yeah.
never done it the
So I
last
go.
time, so I need
I,
a bit of
na-
help.
I name it one by one, and you say keep or cut,
Okay.
and then you all
So you
agree.
don't know what's coming
So you
next.
have to be mindful. There's other stuff coming up, so you can't just say at first 4 or keep because that means the
So
rest
like-
are gone.
How many is all there altogether?
There's 10, so it's keep 5, cut 5.
Okay,
Right.
go for it.
First one, scrambled eggs and toast.
Cut.
Do you have to go in order here?
Oh, you all agree in this one.
Oh, I'll
Keep
cut.
or
I'll
this.
cut as well.
Right, that's 2 cut.
I'll keep scrambled eggs and toast.
So would I.
Right, we're keeping it.
Gimps.
Right.
Where's your meat?
Yeah.
That's
I know, but sure, the meat's to come. You have to have a bit of toast and the scrambled eggs there as well.
I would.
Oh, that's in right.
I don't
Never
really
have
eat
that.
breakfast, to be honest.
That's sounding. Number 2,
Beat it.
bowl of cereal.
I'll keep. All
Cut.
Keep.
Cut.
Keep.
That's keep.
Bowl of Cocoa Pops there.
So
unbelievable.
majority wins. That's 2 kept already.
I go. Wait, we can slow down now.
Yeah.
Number
Number 3,
trouble like the last.
number
time.
3, which is just absolute notions, but it's everywhere these days. Poached eggs and avocado.
No, cut.
Cut.
Cut that motherfucker.
I probably would have kept that.
Yeah, I keep that.
I'd
That's
rather a
lovely,
scrambled
man.
egg
No.
and toast.
Woke shite. Woke shite.
Amen.
It's
Woke
nice
shit.
rub.
Woke shit. I agree, Paddy. But
Definitely more tastier than scrambled
you're
egg.
cutting.
and
Yeah.
toast.
3 is.
No, I'm
you-
keeping.
No, but you're just cutting because majority. There's 5 of you.
Yeah, only me and Champ.
You and Champ are doing your own wee stupid one here.
We're dead on here.
The ne-
You're
Bit of scrambled egg and toast.
You haven't
that's
agreed with
shite.
one of us yet.
Lovely.
I know, but we've agreed with each other because we're right. You're
Yeah.
wrong.
All right.
Aegis, boy.
We're men.
Next, so we've kept 2 cut ones so far. Number 4, porridge.
Cut.
No,
Cut.
gone.
Cut. That's fair.
Out the gap.
Number
And
5.
whatever you just try and say it's nice, Jesus Christ. Just stop your lying. It's nice if you pour a bowl of Nutella into it. Jesus,
I
come
just
on,
mean
like.
you can have stuff
That's
with
a
the
fact.
And
well, you-
50 kg of berries and
Yeah,
nuts
yeah,
and all.
yeah.
No, you can have stuff with the porridge, obviously.
No,
like,
No, forget about one cup
No,
porridge
it's
on its
the
own.
porridge itself is rotten unless
like
you have
dried-
exactly barrels of berries and Nutella.
jail food, man.
Yeah,
It's like dried, watery, shitty raisins. I don't know what it is. Fucking
He doesn't like
disgusting.
porridge, does he?
Right, that was
Not to put them in bad form.
Ready break could be better than porridge as well.
overwhelming cut. Fair up. Next one.
You would have kept that
Hold
as
on a
well. I
minute,
can
what
see it
have
in
we
your
in
eyes.
here?
No, we wouldn't.
What have we in?
That's our,
It's
that's
2
our
on.
6th one.
This is number 5. It's 2. It's 2
Oh,
on.
sorry.
We've cut 2, kept 2.
Right.
Fight. A
going right
fight.
way.
A fry.
Keep it.
Oh,
Fries
keep all
in,
that.
I thought we were going to add all these like the bits and pieces in, like.
No, yeah.
That's what I thought as
I
well.
thought he was going to do
Wait,
like a
with the-
sausage or rash
Yeah,
and all
the
that.
same, exactly.
Yeah, but no, this is alright. We'll
No,
do that next
Who
week.
in their right mind eats one sausage or what? One rash?
No.
Or
No, but I mean, like
saying
with
to
the
make up-
scrambled eggs and the toast, I thought we were going to be able
To
to
make
add
up
the
a
rasher
fry.
to make a fry up like for breakfast.
To make an actual
You know what I mean?
one
No,
breakfast.
no, I just meant like
Yeah, yeah.
if you walk into
No,
like,
yeah,
a, plate,
yeah.
a breakfast
Doing like
place,
eggs Benedict,
you have
like dishes here.
yeah,
and so on, you know what I
exactly,
mean?
exactly.
Oh,
so
right,
it's
right.
options.
That's
Is
my
Cody allowed
bad.
a bottle of ketchup with every dish? Like, grand.
Fry. Keep that.
Right, yes,
Fries
yeah,
in.
right. So that's 3-2.
That was a quick decision, wasn't it?
Who the fuck wouldn't keep
Next.
that?
Obviously,
Honestly,
there's
though.
some easy ones. Like I'm not going to make a discussion for everyone.
know that. Keep going. That's
Uh,
kept. Never mind. No one else is voting here. That's
Number
been kept.
6
Right, CC.
and a acai bowl.
Ah,
I
cut
think
that.
I
That's,
never actually
know what
had
that
one.
is.
It's not even breakfast.
Know what that
Well,
is?
like, people would
That's-
have 'em.
That
You know
is
why I
woke
hate-
shite.
You know why I hate acai bowls? We went to Valencia, and the first thing when we got everything packed, Scott no wanted to march down for a acai bowl. I walked into the place was roasting as it is. I walked into the place, and you'd want to see the space they had for the customers. It was a jail cell.
I was with him when we got it. It was
Yeah,
lovely.
2 Aegis.
No, Dario was
Never had one in my life.
They're nice.
They're nice.
It's a bit of yogurt with a bit of granola.
It's smoothie. It's
Boys
smoothie.
away in a Holland will go to get a fucking
Smoothie with
ackee
fruit
bowl.
and
Give me
stuff
a
like
break.
that.
Aki bowl.
What would you be going for, John?
Aki bowl.
Bundy
John
ackee.
went for a
Aki
pint.
bowl,
Huh?
We went for a pint.
and a fry.
We did, yeah.
Right. There's 4 left, and you can only keep 2 of them.
Woke shite.
Okay, I think we're on
That's
right track here.
all right.
Yeah, these are going well. Breakfast roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overrated.
Yeah.
Over. Oh.
What do we have picked here?
miles
3.
off.
You have 3, so he's can keep 2 in the
Why
next 4.
overrated?
He said
Can you
overrated.
explain?
I'd rather a fry than a breakfast roll.
cat.
Yeah, we're keeping that.
All right, we're keeping that. He's saying overrated, so
I think you'd rather a fry.
Why?
If you get a
Wait,
fry,
hold on now. I think we have to discuss
I
like,
think
what the
I'd-
brekkie roll is.
I think I'd rather a breakfast roll.
like
full
a
breakfast
full
roll,
thing,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, full breakfast roll.
Rashers, bacon, pudding.
See,
whole lot.
and a lot of them eggs, a lot of Delhi's eggs are shite.
Yeah,
I don't think I'd take an egg in it.
No,
you need the
yeah,
egg.
nice,
Trippy,
lovely, yeah.
wet egg.
And is red sauce or brown?
Brown.
Red.
Red sauce.
No,
brown
not
sauce.
red.
Neither.
Nice.
Red.
Yeah.
If there
Raw.
was beans in it, I'd have brown sauce.
Brown sauce
man,
with
don't
breakfast.
be putting beans in a
Don't be putting beans in a breakfast roll ever.
Why?
That's not a breakfast roll. You don't put
That's
beans
soup.
in a
That's
breakfast
soup.
roll.
That's
Okay,
that
yeah.
is.
that's an acai breakfast bowl.
Yeah.
Just give me 6 beans and I'll be grand.
Just a roll.
place them
Just a
carefully.
roll with beans.
Imagine,
Please.
imagine how messy that would be.
So you'd
then,
have to
dog.
put that in the
You need a knife
blender.
and fork, there, there.
It'd be Leo
You need a
Messi, Jad.
spoon.
Right.
Brown dog all day.
Keep. Yeah.
So we've one left.
But
to
like,
keep.
see with my fry when I've beans, I have
There
brown
can't be
sauce
anything
with that, but
better
on my
than the
breakfast
last
roll, I
two
have
that
red
are throwing
sauce.
up. Like.
Nah, he's saving a bombshell for last year.
Like, go on, Tizzy.
Pancakes.
Yeah, keep.
Cod I never have them.
Cod I never have them.
Only
you know.
have
Could
the
live without them.
pancake.
And I definitely wouldn't have
Cheers.
them before breakfast. I actually eat them as my pre-match meal.
Are we on 8 here?
Yous have.
We
Yous
only
are
have one
on
left.
8.
One out of
and
3.
Yous have 1 out of 3 to keep.
Okay, get rid of that then.
Right, go on, cut.
Champ, you said it. Number
When do
9.
you have pancakes for breakfast?
I've had pancakes a few times.
Oh, I enjoy
Bacon pancakes.
And a bit of maple syrup. Yeah.
Yeah, when? Pancake day. That's about
Well, don't
it.
be fucking cooking in the house in the morning.
Oh, what's it called? Is it called pancake day? I don't even know.
Pancake
Pancake
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
bro. Pancake Tuesday.
Same difference.
Right, Tizzy.
Number
call?
9. Eggs Benedict.
Cut.
Hot.
What's eggs Benedict again?
It's eggs.
the eggs
with
and the
hollandaise
hollandaise
sauce.
Hollandaise sauce. Hollandaise
Oh, I
sauce
know.
is
If
raw.
something woke comes here now, I'll be...
Yeah,
That's
no.
woke as fuck.
No,
that.
eggs Benedict can be rotten. Like,
No.
you get a bad
Do
hollandaise
you know why I
sauce.
went?
is dead.
I've seen how. Do you know what the hollandaise sauce is? It's just like butter.
You use that for fish. That's what you put
Like egg
hollandaise on.
Benedict.
Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, a bit of fish, I think.
No,
Well,
some of them's nice, but
I've
they're
seen,
very
when it's on the muffin, it's lovely.
calorific it is, and I said I'll never eat
Calorific,
that
that's a
again.
great one.
Calorific, yeah. But when it's on
I'd
the
say Dean would like the eggs Benedict. Maybe we slice the salmon over
I
it.
can,
Judge, you
I'll
know.
tell you what, he would have kept everything else that bar what we kept. That's a fact.
all right.
I think we should do one on waters.
Egypt.
That'd be a good one.
yeah.
Top 10 waters to keep.
Final one. This is the one you're keeping, which is a solid one. Omelette.
Yeah. Take an omelette, yeah.
That's a good list there now.
good
I've
list.
done well there, I think.
So just
Hash
the,
browns weren't on it, or they're part of the fry.
yeah, you don't just turn around and go, oh, I'm going to have hash brown for breakfast.
Hash brown.
Bowl of hash browns.
Lovely.
I
Unless you're
would eat a bowl of
McDonald's
hash
or something
browns.
like that, like.
I was in this place in London, and the hash browns were a $5 for 2 hash browns, but they
mental.
were unbelievable.
Oh, I think I was in the same place. Was it?
I was in Knightsbridge.
No, Liverpool.
it
Is that Liverpool Street? No.
No, it's but this cafe, I thought they were winding me up like it was. It was like €5 or €6, but the hash browns, they were unbelievable.
Right.
I'd
So-
go back over and get them just themselves.
With the hash in them.
Yeah.
To recap, we're keeping scrambled eggs and toast,
Yep.
bowl of cereal, a fry, a breakfast roll, and an omelette. And we're cutting poached eggs and avocado, porridge, acai bowl, pancakes, and eggs Benedict.
Yeah,
Swapped.
poached eggs and avocado for the
Swap.
scrambled egg
Yeah,
and toast.
and
And
then
then that's
No.
good.
I think they're much for much them anyways.
Where does the avocado come from? It's woke stuff. Body's right. It's woke stuff.
that's,
But you'd
that's
have a
an
bit
easy
of
excuse to say that. I'm going to say
you'd
toast
have,
is
you'd have a
woke
bit of
stuff.
toast.
No.
What? How the fuck is toast woke?
Because if he can just claim avocados woke, I
It
can claim
is.
that's woke.
It's just become a trend
Yeah,
now. The
avocado
last.
has just become a trend in the last
Toast is
couple of
toast.
years.
not.
Toast has been around.
Nice.
How the fuck is toast
been around
woke?
this donkey's boy?
That's the name of the
So
episode.
is
toast
avocados.
Oh,
Been around since the donkey era.
yeah, prove it.
Anyway, that's
No,
Dara,
you
you
have to
didn't
prove me
have
wrong.
avocado when you were a young fella.
I did, yeah.
No, you didn't.
Just have it every morning for breakfast. Bacon, avocado. Just go down
And
the
simple
champs.
growing it out the back.
Yeah,
That's
just
a
go down
good
the
sign.
No,
champs
but you'd
every
always have a
Wednesday
bit of
for
toast with the avocado and the egg, would you?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I'd have avocado every morning there.
So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
But avocado
no, don't really
toast
eat
and
breakfast.
scrambled eggs just so plain. Like,
It's lovely.
like what are you doing?
Might
You're
be plain-
definitely
it might be it's
flittering the
plain
whole
for
thing
you,
in
it's not
salt.
Sriracha, yeah.
no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, salt and pepper on it.
And what else? Bit of red sauce for you.
No, butter and
That's all right.
butter on the toast.
Yeah, you're not allowed any
It's
of
not
that.
alright,
You're
no.
not allowed any of that. But
Why?
Because it's woke
It's
as
woke,
fuck.
yeah.
It's woke as
It's
fuck to
woke,
do
wow.
that. Just eat
Salt and
it
pepper, man.
raw.
Woke as fuck.
Did you not see?
This woke is
Did you not see
grinding
Gordon,
your gears,
Gordon
McGann.
Ramsay
You're not
on the
even allowed
Friday?
to scramble the egg.
Yeah, that's woke too, John.
Or toast the bread.
No,
It's
no.
just bread and egg.
Bread and the yolk.
What's it called? A la carte. Is that what we know that raw shit?
Anyways,
A la carte.
we'll finish.
I like hot
We'll
right,
finish
so
that
that's-
segment on that.
Yeah.
If anyone wants to chime in their opinions, if
Oh,
avocado
we'll get no.
is avocado really woke?
They're all going to think you're weirdos.
We'll get it up.
Why?
Ball me and champ.
This.
For your breakfast choices.
Why?
Wait,
No, that's a solid
You know
list.
yourself.
I think that's a solid
We'll,
list.
we'll see. We'll do the exact same thing as we did
Exactly.
the last two ones.
Exactly.
And we'll see if who's right and who's
We'll
wrong.
toss up a few questions. Yeah, go on.
Right.
Right,
How are you?
well-
Who am I?
Well, finishing up on our Who Am I's, we'll do a quick fire Who Am I's here and bang them out.
I'm in the
You
lead.
still not
Bob
know
was
who
in
you
the
are,
lead.
Judd.
Yeah, Bob was in the
2
lead.
right last week.
This
and
is
2
a
right the week
joke. I'm
before.
still on 0 here.
Oh, surely I'm close to the top.
Man,
I'm missing a couple of weeks
You
there.
haven't got one. You're on 0. Or
That's
you're
not-
on 1.
Well, the list must have only started recently, has it?
No.
I missed the week and
you
I
might
still
be.
would've
Oh, no,
got-
sorry. You're on 3.
I gifted you 2 last week. so-
Bobo overtook you last week. He went 5 in a row there.
Right. Are you ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Clue number 1. We'll start from the back to the front this week. I dance with the ball on island sands, turning small beginnings into greatness.
We'll go right to left this time.
No, lefty all the time.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, that's why you never step aside the deal.
Maradona.
Nope.
Neymar.
Nope.
Island Sands. I think there's a clue in there somewhere.
Yeah, I'd imagine so, yeah.
First clue. Well, the two boys are after saying Maradona and who else?
Neymar.
It's not an island. Brazil's not an island.
Oh, that's yours. That's all.
Yeah.
That's yours.
I know. I have it. I have it.
I didn't even
John
need an
with
island
his
part. I
woke
just
ass
heard. I just heard
Exactly,
Sands.
laughing at me and two idiots over there.
She just goes Sands.
I have it. I know it.
That's a fair point, champ. Fair
Probably
play.
thinks it's JP Rooney or something, Judd.
You know.
Bobby.
10.
I think there's an obvious one that everyone isn't saying yet.
I have
He's
it.
going to say it.
5.
I don't know.
No guess.
Guess anyone. Any football.
Anyone?
Can't.
No. Right, Judd.
He has one.
Samuel Eto'o.
No.
Ronaldo.
No.
You told Madeira, yeah.
Which Ronaldo?
Cristiano.
All wrong.
But
Samuel
starts
Eto'o.
waving the finger.
I'm up.
Samuel Eto'o.
What island?
You must have seen
Cameroon.
a TikTok there before he came with Samuel Eto'o.
I'm not sure Cameroon's an island.
It's not.
It's
It's not. It's an Africa.
Didn't even know where he was from, to be honest.
Is Africa classed as an island? No.
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 Right. I'm a World Cup and 2-time Euro winner, known for my delicate touches in 400 plus top 5 league appearances.
2-time Euros winner. Spain won the Euros and twice.
So did Germany. Sort of
So I'm going Spain. I think it's just island off Spain.
Ibiza.
I have it. I do.
off,
I
you will.
definitely have it this time.
Islands off Spain.
I think I know who it is.
Top 5 most played. Who's part of that Spanish team?
You can
Spanish.
keep talking all you want, calm dog, but you're getting the clock soon, son.
I know.
Cormac, clue for you.
I think
He's
it's 10 second
Spanish.
clock's too
I'm
long
just
as
gonna.
well.
I'm gonna guess one of the Spanish players. Iniesta.
No.
Xavi.
No.
Isco.
No.
I see. I was going to say him, but now Xavi Alonso.
No.
Pedro.
No.
Maybe it's,
Might even be
Yeah,
a Spanish player.
Good man, CC
Final
putting us
clue.
all to Spain, Egypt.
well, he said 2 Euros, so they won. Was it 20?
They did the one Euros, World Cup Euros.
Yeah, they won 3,
Right, go on, Donna.
I wore the number 21, weaving magic for a sky
I
blue
fucking
club and
knew
a
it.
red
I knew
Fury.
I was
have
going to
it.
say him instead.
David Silva.
Yeah.
See, from I was going to say him instead of Pedro.
I still wouldn't have got that.
You still wouldn't have got him?
serious?
Are you serious?
Once he said- when he said-
I had a 4 clue saving Craven Madden, but sure, we all know that's a lie.
That'd be a point for me.
Yeah, point for Judd.
Oh, I thought.
That was
What is he?
bad.
What island is he
What
from?
was he doing jumping
I
out
don't
of the
know.
seat here? Like a Janet.
Because he was
Knew.
sick.
Sick.
Egypt boy.
I actually gave, that was clue number 2 to number 21, so I switched that, and it said 400 plus Premier League games, so I didn't put that in either, because it would have got you that.
Nah, that
Right.
was good.
Yep.
Number 2.
CC point.
Who got guessed at CC? So I'm starting on Poddy's
Yeah.
first guess, this
Oh,
one.
you can't. They're not.
Paddy B's mind blown in these.
Not much to being first.
Yeah, you
Me
don't
and
know what
Paddy
category
are
to go.
in a league of our own.
I'll be shy.
This is last.
Honestly.
I stood tall against division, wielding words to heal a fractured land.
Say that again.
I stood tall against division, wielding words to heal a fractured land. Do you have it, Judd?
I definitely have this time. I know it this time.
Jon Snow.
Honestly, not a bad guess. Nelson Mandela.
No.
William Wallace.
No. Who's William Wallace again?
Braveheart.
Oh.
Gandhi.
It's
No.
a real person, though, I think.
Yeah, he's probably based on him, is he? Braveheart.
I don't know. Michael Collins.
No. Right. Clue number 2. I freed the enslaved with a proclamation, guide my nation through a bloody war.
Come on, John.
Him and Davlara.
Nope.
Say the
You have a
second clue
count.
again, sorry.
Yes.
Do you?
I
have it.
freed the enslaved with a proclamation guiding my nation through a bloody war.
I will be raging if one of you gets this now.
Well,
I really hope you're wrong.
I probably am.
He's wrong.
Org Pierce.
No.
Say that.
hear proclamation.
It's not Irish then. Well, my guess, you took my guess, so James Connolly.
No.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah. Well done, Bobo. I didn't think you got
What
that.
an Egypt. Bobo's deadly at
He was 16th US president, fell by an assassin's
I was going to
bullet
say
in a
he was
theatre.
assassinated, yeah.
Well done, Snow.
this. Bobo.
How did you guess that off
The
that?
slavery one I heard, like I was
Yeah.
the US president. Sure,
Look at that
man.
Bobo goat.
He is. He fucking.
He's
He
dead.
should honestly do a quiz
Man,
showing
he's
this.
six,
Jesus
he's
Christ.
He's 6 points in
He's not
like
as
the
good as me.
last 9 points or something he's got.
He's not as good as me.
crazy.
He is. He is. He's 6'3" up on you. That's what he is.
That's right, I missed 2 weeks.
Sure, I missed two as well.
Right, so who's that? Is that Bobo 2 points now again?
No,
Or
I
is he
won
Bobo?
now.
Right.
Don the champ.
Chance for Champ
What's it, back
Judd
to Paul or
or
Champ?
John the bite back.
Because you got it, so it's after whoever
Yeah.
gets it.
Right, clue number 1. I built a world from words, sharing stories that changed millions of lives.
JR Token.
No.
God, how was that your guess?
Roll down.
No.
What do you mean, how's that my guess?
Stuck between two here.
And if I know,
I'm stuck
I
between
know you
two.
won't get it. I'll have it this time, definitely.
Repeat the question,
stuck
please.
No,
between
don't
two.
read it. So he'll guess it if he reads it again.
The clue.
Yeah.
I built a world from words, sharing stories that changed millions of lives.
I'm stuck between two.
Skip him. I'll go.
Who wrote the Bible?
J.K. Rowling.
No.
And that was my guess again. Now who do I
I
guess?
know your other guess, probably.
No, I don't. Sure, I only didn't have another one.
I wasn't
Oh,
talking
him.
to you, I was
Sorry.
talking to him.
Christopher Robin.
It's actually,
Who is that? Is that Winnie the Pooh?
that's Winnie the Pooh's mate. That's a deadly movie.
George
as
R.
well.
Martin.
Yeah, George R. Martin.
No.
was my one.
Clue
That
number
wasn't my
2.
other guess.
Who wrote the Bible?
I turned a talk show into a throne, lifting voices from every corner of the earth.
Jeremy Kyle.
I talked a talk show, turn a talk show into.
A throne, lifting voices from every corner of the earth.
Clock.
It's after
I think I have
trolling
it.
me.
Just thinking of all the.
I
talk
know who
shows.
you're thinking, and I'm thinking the same, and it's not right.
It could be two.
It's not.
Could be.
Oh yes, I have it.
Go
God,
round
have
him. Just let us hear us go.
Can I just skip everyone?
No.
David Letterman.
Huh?
David Letterman.
No.
Champ, actually could be three.
Talk
Go on,
show me off.
just throw your name at someone.
James Corden, man.
Well, the Carville karaoke, is it?
Yeah.
Graham Norton.
No.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yes.
Come on.
Yes.
I was thinking.
I knew you had
I
it.
was coming in.
I was
very
thinking.
hot.
I was thinking Gavin and Stacey, and then he
Was
does his
either
own
that
talk
or
show
you
in
going to be
America.
Oprah
What was-
or you want
what was
Ellen
the-
DeGeneres?
What was the first thing I created a world with my words?
I built a world from words, sharing stories that changed millions of lives.
Straight away you
John,
think,
excellent.
so that's a
I
good one
was
because it
sick.
threw
I
everyone
was
off.
coming in very hot.
I
Everyone-
wasn't.
thinking author and talk show.
Straight away I thought it was off.
When he said talk
It
show,
says-
like with the show kind of.
No, I'm
giving
saying the
it-
first guess. You thought,
Yeah,
straight
it
away.
says on the first one, broad, hinting out at a media figure or storyteller, prompting
Yeah.
guesses.
Neil
like
DeBoca.
Ellen or Barbara
He's a
Walters.
storyteller.
Yeah, the author part through.
I wasn't even thinking talk show even after he said the second one until he read
No,
it again.
I was thinking talk show.
And then you guessed talk show. I was like, no, I know it.
us?
I'm goaded. Yeah, that's me
You
on
wanna-
2.
You want to take us out, Judd?
Yup,
Yeah.
yup.
So
Sick. I'm
that's us.
fucking sick.
Wrapped up for this week. We'll throw the leaderboard in somewhere there.
sick.
Thanks very much for listening. We'll have a few stories up this week for our keep or cut, and we'll have our water challenge up over the weekend or early next week, where we make a show of Dig again and call out a lot of boys. But
Yep.
thanks very much for listening, and any questions, or if you want to get in contact, just hit us up on the page or under one of the posts, and we'll see you all again next week.
Good luck.
Good luck.
What you say you are a